Alrighty, folks, let me get everything set up on my side and we will be ready for takeoff on this Hades episode. It'll be about an hour in length, and this will be followed with a SpongeBob episode, which will also be about an hour in length. And I will not see you again until tomorrow for our regularly scheduled Elden Ring programming. Give me just a minute here, folks. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Alright, you all should be able to see now, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. Alright, perfect. Alright. There we go. Alright, without further ado, let's hop right in. See how far we can get today. Let me take a look at the clock real quick. 8:16, which means at 9:16 or 15-ish, that's when we'll wrap up. Looks like we got the shields. Little, what's it called? Gold.
Don't come back. There's more.
Yeah, I need to not take damage. That'd be great. Okay, I'm remembering slowly my combo, which is the dash hit, trying to get hit in the lava. Whoop. I'm standing in the lava now. Whoop. That's right, stay in that lava. Ranged. I think we took a little bit more damage there, but that's partly because we're getting back into the swing of things with this game. I will, as I've said, probably only be playing Hades and SpongeBob once a week. Slight change to my schedule to give me more personal time, free time, whatever you want to call it. And partly because I just haven't really been seeing a lot of success. I kind of did this a lot with Twitch as well, back when I streamed on Twitch, where I would just take breaks from streaming. And that's largely because I haven't been seeing returns, you know. It's not necessarily a quote-unquote punishment for anybody, but it is to give me time to reflect and just, you know, get a little bit more me time. Where I can just kind of relax, you know, watch TV, play my, so I got hit by that bomb, play my card games, and not necessarily have to worry about entertaining anyone, you know. That was weird. Karen Oval we got there. Oy, oy, oy. What does this do? Restore health. Actually, seems good.
Consider this a warning.
What's the task? Wow, she didn't even take damage from that. I'm getting hit by the thing. No, I need the help. I am cracked. Hey, wait. Okay.
I should not be the supervisor here. Peace and quiet.
30 health back. Was that an improvement? I actually don't know. I tend to take like a lot of damage. Sure, we could use some God of War action.
The Mega Gorgon.
Okay, great. Got her little buddy. Oh. I don't know who to focus. Should she take friendly fire from that as well? I honestly don't know. I know I took the damage from that. She's floating over the lava, which always makes it easier to take her out, you know? Jesus. I got stuck. I got frozen and then wombo combo. Apparently I was all out of death decrees or whatever. Death defy.
Yeah.
Hey dude, I
Not a
don't
word of this to do, sir.
freaking Gorgon.
I got acquainted with the twin fists of Malphon recently, sir. Fills me with the kind of battle hunger I'd not felt before. To think the empty hand could have as much destructive force as any weapon.
The empty hand has more destructive force than any weapon, lad. It is the only weapon that can wield all others, and without it, all others are nearly powerless. The twin fists are a testament to that. Use them with care. Don't lose your head out there.
Thank you.
You're late with your report, Hypnos. Again. Again. The dead, of course, can wait, but I'm less patient. Now explain yourself to me.
Oh, well, let's see. I woke up, I don't know what time it was, and I made sure that every shade had been accounted for, just like I always do, except I couldn't find my list at first. Can you believe it? I thought maybe my brother played a little prank, and so...
Get to the blasted point already. I don't have all day or night. Your report, where is it?
Sure, I was just getting to it, Master. My list, I found it over by the lounge. It was inside, but I am not the one who put it there, no sir. So I've been making positively sure it's not been tampered with, that it has everybody's name, cause of death, place of birth, former body weight, any previous allergies or medications.
Enough. Blood and darkness, that's enough from you. Just see to it the ledger of the dead is accurate, and get back to your post. Would that you could be more like your brother.
You've done it now, Hypnos.
Cerberus is preoccupied with scratching and biting at himself.
You like it when you get pets like this, don't you, boy?
Contractor, let's see. Okay. I have about 50 gems. I might want to see what else I can get first. I really don't know what these rugs and stuff actually do for gameplay.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing. Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
Just say what you
Take
just said.
consolation, mate. I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the God of the Dead has been through everything you're going through.
Just say, like, I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like singing.
Sooner or later, when we meet out there again, I'll kill you, Zagreus.
I've said this before, I think the ranged weapons are
Remains in the
easier to
spotlight.
use.
Get away from me.
The bow,
This is not here.
yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about Dusa. She tends to, like, disappear and fly away.
I've come for questionable deals.
I believe if I get 3, I can buy another nectar. For 10, I can get a diamond. Oh, that's 10 nectars. Okay, never mind.
I'll take it. Here's the gemstones.
What is it, child? Is something amiss?
No, it's just the latest renovations from the contract. Father told me you've been supervising all of that. Look, just between us, and I'll not speak of it again, but thanks. so much.
Ah, yes, no need to speak of it again, though I am pleased to oblige. How can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nyx. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that.
He's not even his real mom. Okay, conversations with Nyx. I hope they let me use the gun finally.
Another prophecy.
You can tell my controls are totally scuffed.
Nyx's mirror.
There it goes again. I almost have enough for another charge of Death Defiance. What is with this?
Maybe this way.
Stubborn Defiance is once per room, right? At one time per chamber. Stubborn Defiance seems I don't know. It could be better, it could be worse. I personally think Death Defiance is better because it's there when you need it, right? Like if you just so happen to die more than once in any given chamber, your run's done. That's the only problem with Stubborn Defiance.
It's never bedtime here.
Except for that one time you slept. And why do they give you the option to rest if you can't rest? Like, why do they ask you, do you want to rest, but you can't rest?
Say, Skelly.
Sometimes I feel like
you care to tell me how
waiting
the
for
infamous
Godot.
twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope, not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing. And even if I did, it isn't what I'm paid to do. Don't you have someone in your fancy house there paid to keep watch over stuff like that? Ask them.
All right, maybe I will.
Hey, it's the freaking sword.
Stygius hungers.
I just want to be able to use either the fists or the gun. I think the gun's going to be better than the fists, based on what I know about this game, but I don't know. Have I actually used the fist before?
That's a new one.
I think I may have had, but I think most of my like melee weapon runs tend to end quickly. Conch shell from Poseidon. We're only missing one. I believe one of these is Thanatos. Either this one or this one, I think, is Thanatos. Are we missing any Olympic god ones? Yeah, Zeus we got, Poseidon. Got both of them last run. Nice. Yeah, Thanatos is one of them. Have we not discovered anyone yet? Oh, okay. So I think the one we have not yet discovered is the one. Stygian blade. I think I suck with Stygian blade. But here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it because of the darkness.
You found me, Artemis.
Artemis. I don't think it is Artemis. Yeah, we've already gifted one to Artemis. So let's hold on to it until we see the Thanatos or the missing link.
Hunting expedition, yeah? You'll do most of the work, but hey, I'll be with you in spirit.
I forgot to check my progress on the trinket, but I think I'll be able to switch it out in between rooms. None of these are fated choices, so I think I could choose whichever I like. I think Deadly Strike is the way to go. Not only does it make my attack stronger, it also gives me a chance to deal critical damage additionally. Which just straight up seems strong. Even though it's not rare, I think it's stronger than the other. Do these synergize? Oh, it's Cosmic Egg.
Get out of here.
I think it does still synergize. I'm still seeing the leaves. The leaves from Artemis. As you can tell, I'm relying a lot more on my dash.
Just in time.
Darkness. Who's that? Hera? Hera or Athena? I think it's Athena. I was getting mixed up. I want to win this lottery so freaking bad. I'm gonna go for a ticket again tomorrow. See what I've won and then re-up, as I usually do. I don't know that I will ever win it, but if I do...
Cousin. If even Artemis is aiding you, it's proof your cause is just. She doesn't often take an interest in family affairs.
I'll be able to finally live in my own place. Living with other people definitely has its pros and cons. If you got good roommates, they can provide a friendship, a sense of companionship, and sometimes it's just nice to come home to someone, you know. Not like in any like physical way, but like, you know, someone to see you in the morning and someone to see you at night, and sometimes you can even do cool stuff with your roommates. Like with my last roommate Verge, we would do like karaoke, or like I watched a movie with my current roommate Chuck. But sometimes it's a drag, like when your roommates are getting angry or frustrated about something, like, you know, oh, you locked me out, you locked me in, you forgot to lock the door. You know, what else have people have complained about? You know, you're taking too much space in the refrigerator, stuff like that. It's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if you have roommates, choose your roommates carefully. If you have the luxury, of course. No one else have the luxury of choosing your roommates. Your dash deals damage you can deflect. I think I typically choose this one. Yeah, because I'm just dashing like constantly. Especially with the Stygian blade. I feel like I'm like just like constantly dashing. Still haven't taken damage. He's like, I just want to attack. Another nectar, nice. I don't really know what it does to give the other gods and goddesses more nectars. It doesn't seem to do anything. Although at a certain level it might like unlock new trinkets and whatnot, new treasures. I have no idea how close we are to finishing this game, by the way. Like, are we halfway through, or are we over halfway through? I have no idea how many more episodes of Hades we'll have. But the plan here is to continue playing it weekly here on YouTube until the game is finished. And same with SpongeBob. Hour a piece, hour at a time, and right now it's about an hour a week of gameplay. However long it takes, and then once I beat both games, then I'll be able to retire them and move on to a different game, whether that's Phoenix, whether that's a new game entirely, like Tokyo, you know, whatever is around the riverbed. Silk Song, which I'd love to play, or maybe even a game I've already completed, like Fallout 76 or Hollow Knight. I could play like challenges in those games or side quests. I'm always open to feedback, so by all means comment below and let me know if you should have preference either way. You can even shoot me an email, stormershow@gmail.com. But yeah, I'm always open to feedback, so drop me a line. Okay, I think it's this one. Yeah.
Better blessing. Let's pay Chaos a visit then.
Always.
Alright then.
Costs nothing to do. So, yeah, we're gonna try it.
Ask you listen, they would not speak of some Hades. That's the Olympians. They do not ask at all. They merely send their messages to you, unprompted, providing a choice of blessing, but no say. I seek to understand their point of view, but it is difficult.
You all just like Babylon, the same chaos. There's nothing really to understand. Excruciating assault. I think this is the one. Addled Flourish specials. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it was an easy choice. Like, do you want all of your attacks to do more damage and all you have to do is not use your casts? I'm like, sure. I don't use it half the time anyway. Oh! I think I should be dashing more. Because that will deflect, of course. I think he just has a lot of health. It's the real problem. Like, you can see me just like kind of like whittling him down there, like. Special is stronger with an increased chance to deal critical. After I deal critical damage, the next foe is marked. Support fire. It's going to be either Deadly Flourish or Hunter's Mark. Probably Deadly Flourish. I'm pretty sure Chaos's buff can stack with Artemis. A devastating blow that deals 200 damage or greater. I just don't have a high chance of dealing critical damage. Deadly Flourish, I think, is just so much better because it has a chance of increasing my chance to critical with specials, and it increases the damage of my special itself. So it's a win-win. I'll be right back at the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. I think what I'm trying to say is I'm 30 years old. I'm a strapping young man in the prime of his life, and I think I'm at that point in life where the only roommate I would really like, of course, is a lover. A lover and a best friend. Someone I can count on through the thick and thin. I think that's the only roommate I would need, right, until we eventually had kids, of course. But I think in the next chapter of my life, that's the goal I'd like to reach and hit. Move out of here, even though it's a nice place. Move out of here, find my own place, find a honey and lover, and sail off into the sunset, as they say. Yeah, flourish.
Artemis, guide my hand.
I think just darkness. Yeah, just darkness. Well, my special's just doing all kinds of damage, you know. No, they'll do even more damage, of course, when we max chaos. You see that? I pushed into the trap.
Good.
Even more darkness. Okay. Alright, cool.
Oh, God.
You really think you can get out of here?
What's the challenge? Survive.
I get the feeling I am being watched.
I'm just gonna try to walk over here and see if these guys will not attack me.
Heads up.
I've said this before too, where it's like there are two different lines of reasoning here. One is play it safe and cool and avoid as much as possible. The other is best defense is a strong offense and just take it to them. And try to just knock them out before they are able to deal damage. Obviously I'm dashing a lot here because the deflect is helpful with not taking damage.
You waste my time.
Okay. I did great at not using my cast, as I usually don't. I think this is the one Daedalus. Start I should feel okay doing the special because it is dealing more damage. Now it's doing more damage with the Chaos buff. At least it should be anyway, and it's doing more damage with the Artemis buff as well. Yeah, Adult Flourish is on. Okay, yeah, then I guess they do stack.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
Double your special hits twice, but no longer knocks foes away. Your attack deals 300% damage to art. I think that's what I'm going to choose. Master Artisan discarded his own tools once his fell work for Hades was complete.
My blade grows stronger.
Yeah, it does. It's like sickeningly powerful now. I always forget what this one is.
What a surprise!
Sisyphus.
Hello, sir. Sisyphus, how can you stand it being here like this? You always seem in such good spirits, though.
You push all boldly here sufficient times and you might get a different outlook on things too. With the Furies all preoccupied and with my running into you from time to time, I'm positively doing great lately. I like to take what pleasures I can get.
I think I'm going to take Darkness. Healing, yeah, my life total is almost maxed, so yeah. Opals may also be good, especially if I'm going to come upon a Well of Karen or Karen himself soon. You know what, I'll take Opal.
No worries whatsoever. Careful out there.
Thanks, Sissy. What are we calling that? It's like, hey, but I'm like, that's just your nickname. You know, pal. You actually call him Sissy for short. I think it's actually Sissa, right? No, it is Sissa. Sisyphus. Sissa. So yeah, Sissa, not Sissy. But you guys know what I mean. Pomegranate power. I like being powerful. What can I say?
Gods grant me strength.
Let's see, Deadly Flourish. Do I want? I think Deadly Strike.
Time for Tisiphone, maybe?
I don't know.
Greetings, Electo.
Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
How many times do I have to kill this lady?
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do.
Like, I can understand why they added her in the game, because they wanted to make her... Is she actually getting hit, or ow? I am. Damage there.
My turn.
Oh, back up. It's best to avoid. I'm taking so much damage. if I did this, I think a little bit smarter, I think I could do it without taking damage. Just like that.
Don't do that.
It's fine. I died.
Oh, blast.
Not all that bad. Because I'm like hitting her with the Dude, how did she do so much damage?
Oh, I won't go back.
Apparently she's getting hit with those, but I think I'm dead. Like, I think I'm actually dead. There she goes, not taking... I'm about to say, like, there she goes, not taking damage again from my special. I don't see what good it does for you.
Like this.
Oh, I actually got her? Okay, wow. I thought you got me. But yeah. Like the damage of this thing is ridiculous, but it's so limited in utility because it has limited range. Like all Stygian Blade attacks, it's got limited range, and the problem is when you're fighting these bosses that do a lot of area damage, you just take a bunch of damage because you're trying to do damage yourself. And yeah, you just get rocked. Like I lost 2 freaking charges there at my Death Defiance. And I almost died.
Do bathe yourself in magma when you get to Asphodel.
I'm gonna be on my side. I can buy all of them, so let's buy it.
Sure. My keepsake collection, just what the house contractor ordered.
Maybe I should just keep that on. I'll be very, very surprised if I could clear this. I don't even know how this one would work. The shackle. Because we're always being offered boons. Do you just not take the boon? It seems bad. This one is obviously great if you're using the bow or the gun. I think I should just stay on. Black Shawl's the one we can max out too. I think the only one we have maxed out is this Harpy Feather Duster for obvious reasons, because it's probably one of the best. Lambent Plume seems good too, anytime you need mobility. I don't know how fast I need to clear it though. Maybe Myrmidon is also a good one to try. I think I want to max a couple of these. I would be shocked if we were able to clear Hydra with this. Like I'll be dumbfounded.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Yeah, we've seen him before, and we'll probably see him again. On that you can rely, based on the cyclical nature of this game. And again, I'd almost bet dollars to donuts. Again, see, it's like if I'm not deflecting with Athena, I am taking damage, like almost certainly. This thing does a lot of damage, but yeah, I took damage there because it wasn't deflecting. Kind of annoying, actually.
Time to collect.
Well, we finally got health. That's good. I mean, us losing 50 life was pretty bad. Like, in this case, I think the other Defiance would be actually better. Of course. I don't know how many of those Karen buffs you can stack. I really don't know. I mean, I have plenty of money. I hope I didn't take damage there. I was trying to dodge it. be a little bit careful with these guys. Because they're... Whoa! I kind of like pushed him into lava, then he just died in lava. I'll take all the wounds I can get, really. Oh, man, wounds I think might be the only way to change the game. Unless we got a well up Kieran, that's great.
Whichever god I don't pick won't be pleased.
Don't want to give it up. I guess Artemis is giving us more buffs, so maybe I should choose Artemis.
You made the right decision there.
I think this is the good one to take because it stacks.
Upon Olympus, I'm your closest confidant. You'd best remember this before you spurn me.
I have to choose one unless I choose neither.
Much choice.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you expect me to do?
Now she's angry.
Maybe I should just dash spam. What the heck is this supposed to be? Okay, he was marked, but he was also not taking damage. Boom! Yes, he's not taking damage. Yes, the Artemis is doing great work here. Oh! Yeah, she's like periodically giving them defense. Periodically, of course.
All is forgiven, Zagreus, and I take no offense. Exacting vengeance is just something we Olympians all do from time to time.
I'm aware. I think this is the one I'm going to take. Stacks with my defense. The thing, like, I'm not in a great position to take damage. That's the thing. Yeah, just keep burning through the money. I'm just gonna pass, I think. That's fine.
On to the next one.
It's fine. I would love to get a charge of Death Defiance back, but I can't do that with gems alone.
Work it out, witches.
This looks freaking... Oh! I've got a bad feeling about this. I am taking damage. Sometimes without reason. You can see me like just trying to get this guy with the
Well, I for one had a lovely time.
I didn't.
admire your Lord Father very much.
This run's almost up, by the way.
Let me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
After using Death Defiance, deal more damage than you count. The only problem is we're out of Death Defiance charges. Maybe Slicing Shot. I am a fan of this one. Let me try Air Save.
The War God's power.
Health is always good. Especially in this level where you're always taking lava damage. Like, if you're not taking foe damage, you're taking lava damage. You're taking some kind of damage. Nice, I don't know why I got that food there, but it's great to have. Hit him, just don't stand in the lava. That attack should be doing more damage. I think you want to soften them up with X and then like finish them off with Y. How does it work? Do I like use it if I don't use it? didn't seem particularly powerful. Like, I think I took more damage after using it.
That's better.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use it. And yeah, it took a bunch of damage. I think I'm actually gonna take Sisyphus here to try to get my health back.
What? Singing? Here?
Can't even hear it. Hopefully this isn't copyright. That's good news.
Come on in.
Okay.
Who is this?
Could dash clear through that wall, I think.
I'm not very savvy about like Greek mythology. I want to hear her song. You know what? I'm gonna be looking this up to listen to this after this show. Good riddance. Dope song, Ashley Barrett. Dope song. I like it when they mix stuff up like this because the game does get repetitive. Wasn't this a nice break of routine?
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, Your Royal Majesty?
Eurydice.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice.
Eurydice.
What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
I'm probably gonna die.
What
Let's be
you
real.
have your hands full, hon? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick.
Like, I would have to play like a god gamer to do that, pretty sure. Like, I'm gonna have to be blowing on all cylinders. Even then, I think I'm still gonna lose. There are just so many projectiles and so many heads that spawn. But, like, I can already tell you I'm gonna be taking damage. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm gonna be taking damage. The nymph offers several delectable treats. Luckily, they explain what they do. Ambrosia Delight, led by the gods, up to 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. Ah. Palm Porridge, an underworld delicacy, up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1 LV. I don't know what that means. Level? I actually don't know. Shouldn't I choose this one? Seems like this one's better. Refreshing nectar. Rare and fragrant beverage. The next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity.
Try this.
Feeling better already.
Such a...
Having fun.
Yeah, this song is freaking dope. I mean, we might just spend the rest of the episode in here listening to this song. Again, I'll probably look it up after the show to keep listening to this amazing song. It sounds nice, and the lyrics are freaking beautiful. Rest his weary bones. See if I can hit the keys of the world. Oops, sorry. All falls away. Time. Bye, farewell. The plans that we made. No contracts. I'm free to do as I may. Except to dream mild and warm. A little too fast there. A little too fast. From our heart. Thanks to all the fools that stifled me.
Bye now.
Careful, hon.
Gosh, like I'm gonna have to look that song up, y'all. Good Riddance is the name of the song. Check it out. You should be so fortunate. I can't quite afford all of these. I can afford Hermes or Aphrodite, sadly.
Hey, Charon, I'm in Asphodel now, aren't I? I'd always heard this was some flower-covered meadow-type place, not such a terrifying hellscape. Couldn't agree more, mate.
Aphrodite, or I guess Aphrodite.
Cheers, mate.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
Passion Dash. It replaces Divine Dash. I think that's actually quite bad. Different league, I think, is the way to go.
Let's break some hearts.
No keys. Push to start. Yeah, I'm 100% dead. I think I missed something there too. There was something buried in the those faces, face eye.
Coming back, just like your stupid heads.
Yeah, exactly. Is this ever gonna end? I think that is my freeze attack. Whoa. Whoa, we're hitting them with everything we got. Yep, there they come. Whoa! Hit me with the lasers. I think this is the time to strike. Wait. That freaking hit attack, it always gets me. Whoa! The pounder. Oh, gotcha. Whoa. Yeah, I was taking damage from that, almost guaranteed. Ah, should have dashed. We're after him. Frick. This is what I'm saying, like there are so many heads. I mean, I didn't take damage from the head, but I did definitely take damage from help. I definitely took damage from the, what you call it? I think I got stuck on something there. But good attack here, he's right on, dude. Okay, just keep doing that thingy magic. Can I hit him? Alright, just keep dashing. Alright, he's doing it again. He freaking did it, dude! Hydra down with this freaking sword, dude!
Good, no more heads.
Almost died, but we did it!
I'll just take that.
Oh, sheesh. Holy macaroni. Or macaroni, whatever the word is. Like, oh, jeez.
You think you can just walk into Elysium, do you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Absolutely do.
I think this is the one to take Hydrolite. Yeah, Hydrolite, 100%. Prometheus. I think I'll pass on that.
Hey, it's my keepsakes.
I have to clear a bunch of encounters. Lucky 2. Should we try this one? Once per escape attempt. I think we should try this one until we die.
Should help.
Yeah, Skilly. Skilly's gonna give us an extra life. Skilly, my boy. And then once we beat Elysium, if we can manage to do that, then you know, we can switch out back to Cosmic Egg. Hopefully, we don't see any Chaos Gates. Because we will take damage from them now.
Pick a fight.
And I fully expect to lose to this boss. I'm quite
His faults. Father did make this place look good.
surprised. I thought Zeus made this area. I don't know. But yeah, I fully expect, if I can make it through Elysium, I fully expect to die to the boss, the dual boss, the Minotaur dude, and the zippy snappy guy, the little bow guy.
The enshrouded river of forgetfulness, Lethe, flows through the hallowed chambers of Elysium, numbing old pains and memories of the most noble shades residing there.
I'll have to give them new pains to recall.
Yeah, and I'm feeling pumped about Elden Ring, guys. Like our run has been like this, especially like with us losing all those runes to the freaking Godskin Apostle, whatever that guy's name was. But I have a funny feeling that with the ruins Greatsword, that this entire run's gonna turn around. Like I'm gonna start like beating these bosses. We beat 2 bosses today, right? We beat the gargoyles. We beat that ancestral dude, ancestral boss. And we beat the Acolyte, actually, so yeah, we beat 3 bosses today. How crazy is that? And yeah, there's so much more to come, guys. I'm gonna be playing probably for 2 or 3 hours tomorrow, too. And I have a funny feeling we're in the home stretch in that game. I think Aphrodite. I healed a lot. Chariots. Healed. Stun. on that special. This for your butterflies. Where are you going? Oh.
Hi, Aphrodite.
Nice. Nice. You got 2, so we could double up on Aphrodite. I wasn't actually able to give one to Reed. Oh, snap! Was I able to give her one? Oh, if I was, that is such a freaking pain in the neck, dude. I didn't see the nectar sign for her. That sucks. I'm gonna have to encounter her again then. Oh, shoot. Who knows how common Eurydice, or whatever her name is. Mortality and immortality are closer than most gods care to believe. There are such minor gods as can be killed. So it is with the nymphs and all the naiads and the dryads and the like, the spirits of the woods and the seas and the skies. In life, they captivate our mortal senses and imaginations, but in death, we all are more alike. Okay, so she is one of the nectars that we're missing, and I believe the other is Thanatos. And we actually had nectars too. Oh, yep, Thanatos is the missing link.
Don't work yourself too hard down there, you promise, little goblin? We need you in good shape and spirits on Olympus here.
We've turned it around already in this run, because I was fully expecting to lose to the Hydra. After you take damage, damage foes around you and inflict weak. I think this is a good one. I think this is one that take away from despair.
All worked up.
I'll relate. I can relate to so much in this game, really. The life of Pomegranate or Daedalus. I like the design of Elysium, like all the green stuff. It almost looks like we're in like a glade or something, like a forest or glade. Very cool stuff. This is upgrades our boons, and then Daedalus increases our attacks, right? Which one's better? I don't know. How much more time do we have in today's episode? We're almost through. I'd say maybe you can see to the end of this run, maybe. Oh, Daedalus or Pomegranate? I do think it depends a lot on what your boons are, really. I think I'm gonna choose this one because this is useful like in all times, right?
Let's do this.
I like how I pushed him out of the, like I'd say that as life. Protected. Oh. Who is? Nuts. What is happening? You gotta kill those flying eye things.
Time to tune up this sword.
Okay, yeah, this buffs your actual weapon, Daedalus Hammer. Yeah, we haven't seen any of these, so yeah, actually I think Daedalus was the right call for the Fated Choices. Flurry Slash sounds so interesting. I have 60 less health, but every attack restores health. That seems horrible. Flurry Slash, though, sounds interesting. Your hold attack to strike rapidly, dealing 25 base damage per hit. Your special makes you lunge ahead and then become sturdy for 1 second. Sturdy means I take 30% less damage. And my attacks can also not be interrupted. I think Flurry is the way to go, though. Lunging does seem good, though, because I think the main disadvantage of the special is that it has limited range. I'm gonna choose this one.
Tuned up.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Shoot. Thanks to Skelly, we were able to get another life.
Put in the order for a fountain chamber in this area.
Sadly, we don't need it.
Within the delicately hewn constructions of Elysium exist places of peace so utterly serene and absolute as mortal kind is seldom to experience during the average short and often painful coil.
Is this really as good as it gets for mortal kind?
I mean, it looks dope. Yeah, sadly, you can't use it. I'll just leave it as is. Oh, do I have to use it? Yeah, I guess I have to use it before I can advance.
To my health, although I'm full.
Yeah, exactly. I wish it rolled over and you could get another charge of Death Defiance, but I guess that's not how it works. What is the skull mean? Boss room or something?
Bull of Minos.
Oh, what the?
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Guys. Oh, ow. Gotta play this kind of like what's her face? Electo. Right. Trying to get it. We're buffing him up pretty good, but it seems like he's a big chunk of health. I'm gonna actually do that. I have no idea. Ow. He strikes and then we strike him. See?
I beat the Bull of Minos. Lady Artemis.
Good evening.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, that was freaking tough, man. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this anymore. Hidebreaker, I think, is the one I'm gonna take. Yeah, pretty much. I think we are basically done. We got 50 health.
Flame wheels.
We have still bosses to fight. Where's this? Oh. Like, where is this guy?
Oh, good.
I think dashing an unholy amount is the key to beating this. Just dashing a whole bunch. Ow. I still take damage. Yeah, I gotta be careful about doing that special because I will take damage during it.
That was close. Coin for Charon.
I don't think I'm gonna last much longer.
Here goes nothing.
Pomegranate Power Hades. We still do have a boon slot, so why not find that? See if we could. Oh, pick up an enemy. Whoa. Yeah, I took damage right off the bat. Where is this guy?
I'm out.
Took. Ow. Yeah. I knew it, dude. I saw my health going down. I knew I was gonna have a tough time in Elysium. I'm actually very surprised I beat the Hydra.
I can do better than that.
Like, I'm very impressed with that result in and of itself.
You had a little run-in with an Nemean chariot. Just kind of plowed right into you there, didn't it? You gotta watch where you're going crossing the streets of Elysium next time.
I think you should get stronger boons. I do actually think you should get stronger boons if you are rocking a melee weapon like Stygian Blade or this, because you just take more damage, right? Like, you can be so much more skilled with the melee weapons than with the range weapons. So I think it should be counterbalanced with the boons to counteract that additional level of difficulty. Of course, you will have some like gamer tryhards that are like, the challenge of mastering the blade is part of the fun, you know. But it's like, really, I do think like reflex and skill are an important part of Hades gameplay, certainly, but by the same token, I think that difficulty and challenge are also core elements of the gameplay as well. And if they can counterbalance it, I probably would have more success on my runs. We will try here again, guys, next week. Hades episode number 14. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to finally beat Elysium, perhaps when we're offered the gun or the bow. We might just take it and say, you know, to heck with it and just take it. Just to try it out. I predict and I think that it will be easier based on the use of projectiles when I use those. And I can also stack it up with my treasures too, so you know, maybe we're getting closer than we think to the end of Hades. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll be right back here within a few minutes with this week's scheduled episode of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support this channel receives, whether that's liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, donating, Venmo Stormer Show, whatever you have the means for and however you support the channel, it is appreciated. So thank you so